So this example is looking at using a path matcher to perform searches. For example, I want to look for all the doc folders or all the text files or all the Java classes. So what we have here is we're back to using a directory stream, which is the object used to search through one directory only. It can't recurse down into directories. So I have a path, and the path is going to the industry certifications folder here on Dropbox. I'm using try resources to open the stream, and then it will close it when the stream is finished. Files, new directory streams, so it's using that path. Okay, so here we have, to create a path matcher, we need to use the files system.getDefault.getPathMatcher. The reason for that is that matching can work differently on different operating systems, so that has to be called for the current operating system. What we're using in this one is a glob. So this is, as I flick to see what it stands for. Right, I went off for a quick Google there to see could I find what glob stands for. I could only find global command, but basically it's similar to a regular expression. Just back here. Okay, so we're using a glob there. So a glob, it's similar to a regular expression, but the characters, the special characters, have different meanings than what the normal regular expressions would. So I'm just going to go to the book there just to go through that. So in a glob, you can have 2 stars, which searches for 0, so no characters, or many characters, and that includes directory boundaries. So it means the / so that you'd have between directories, 1/2/3. So it does include those / or backslashes if you put 2 of those in instead. A single character, the single asterisk means 0 or more characters, but don't include the / for directory boundaries. Don't include those in the search. Question mark is exactly 1 character. Any digit there, 0 to 9 in square brackets would mean search for 0 or 1 or 2 or 3 all the way up to 9. The curly brackets there, so it's searching for cat or dog. And then followed by the asterisk there means 0 or more characters after that. So cat or dog followed by any characters after it. So something that starts with cat or dog. Now back to the example here. So this one's using the directory stream, which is like a collection of path objects. So to loop through all of the paths, what we have here is matcher, which is there from line 31. That's our instant of our path matcher. To actually make that do its search, it's matcher.matches. So C does the file name match what's in that matcher. C does the file name match what we have in our glob here. The glob here is 0 or more characters, but don't include the / for the directory boundary, and followed by a dot, and then after that doc or docx. So basically anything that ends with doc or docx. Now I'm going to execute that. There are only 2 files there. Now I am printing out the path, the full path name there. Okay, so that would match any files there that end in doc or docx. So that's looking through the directory stream and using that path matcher. Now I'm going to go to the book and just some more examples there. So just back, just have a look at these. So here are some examples here. Now there's obviously some code here missing, but we have a path there, com.java.1. So just have a look at this. So if the glob was star.java, so any or 0 or more characters, don't include directory boundaries that aren't, the slashes in it. So can we look for 0 or more characters that don't have / in it, followed by .java? So that's false because there are those directory boundaries found there. So that's why that's false. The next one, the 2 asterisks, look for any characters that do include directory boundaries, followed by / followed by any characters.java. So of course it finds all the folder structure there. Okay, the next one here is saying, is there a match for 0 or more characters that don't have the directory boundary? So that's false because it can find directory boundaries there. And the last one there, the 2 stars, is saying look for any characters and include directory boundaries in that. So that one is true. Okay, just see, are there other examples here? Okay, these ones here, a single question mark means one single character. So if there are 4 question marks, that's saying any characters don't have directory boundaries in them, followed by any 4 characters. So dot something, so 4 characters. So of course it's true because you can find .java, path1.java, and this one path1. So a dot followed by exactly 3 characters, no, because the first path is 4 in it. That one, path2, does it have exactly 4 characters after the dot? Yes, so that's true. And the second path, does it have exactly 3 characters after the dot? No, because there are 4. This one here, match multiple patterns. So path1 and path2, we've Bert Book and Kathy Horse. And the glob there, can it find, so in the first path, Bert followed by 1 or more characters without the directory boundaries, or can it find Kathy followed by any characters? So of course it finds Bert and dash book there, so it's true. In path 2, can it find exactly Bert or exactly Kathy? Oh, sorry, exactly Bert or exactly Kathy, but after the curly brackets there, there's a star, so it's saying find either Bert or Kathy followed by 1 or more characters. And of course it can in path 2. And the last one is, can it find exactly Bert or Kathy? But no, because there are more characters that follow. So that is it. I'll just explain that one there actually on, where is that in your book? That is on bottom of page 295. So the glob here is, so can it find a number between 0 and 9? Oops. Followed by, so there's 2 backslashes there. So 1 backslash has special meaning. So 2 means literally search for a backslash. So can it find a number followed by backslash, followed by 1 or more characters that are not a directory boundary, followed by A and more characters, or a B, followed by a slash, followed by some characters in between those 2 slashes, and then a 1 at the end. So I'll let you have a look through that there yourselves.